Hello there, today we are gonna take a look at yet another NFT project. And to be specific, this will be the Astral Pioneers, which are not only an NFT, but also a metaverse project on the Ethereum blockchain. But before we go into any further detail, I need to remind you of one important thing, which is, as always, this is no financial advice, which means you can give them your hard-earned money, but at the end of the day, it's your money, so you should, as always, do your own research. And with that said, let's take a look at the Astral Pioneers. Starting on the Twitter, you can find all the important links, which obviously will also be in the description of this video. So you immediately get their website, the mint page, their white paper and their Discord on one glance. And obviously you also get some examples for their art, which you can see right here. And even though I like the art myself, the art isn't the most important thing about a project. Far more important is to take a look at what the project will bring in the future. And to take a look at that, let's go on their website. So similar to their Twitter, right on top of their page, you can get all the important links. So obviously we are on the homepage, but you can also go on the GitHub, mint page, OpenSea, Discord, white paper, roadmap, and to the contact page, which might seem to be a little bit unimportant, but it's always nice to have all the links at one place. But now let's take a look at what the project will bring to the table. So as I said before, this is an NFT and metaverse project based on the Ethereum blockchain. So there will be a total of 10k APs, which stands for Astral Pioneers, obviously. And for each AP you own, you will be guaranteed to get 2 spots in the metaverse. And besides this, you will get airdrops for each and every AP you own. And regarding the metaverse, there will be 30 initial planets in the AP metaverse, and each of those will have 3000 states, meaning that there will be a total of 90k states. The currency you will then use to be a part of the metaverse will be the AP resource token, and everything you will buy will give you the NFT, and the amount of tokens you'll use will then get burned, meaning that there is an intrinsic value of each and everything you buy. And besides the fact that you can buy stuff, the creative peeps can also create blueprints by themselves and then sell them on the market. And since every metaverse is based on the community playing or being a part of the project, the Astral Pioneers will also have some kind of DAO. Specifically, they will create the Soulbound token, which allows you to take votes on legislations. And also, if you want to, you can also nominate yourself. And if you get lucky enough and the community votes for you, you can become a new senator. And lastly, on this homepage, which somehow summarizes the Astral Pioneer project in a pretty good way, because I have read the white paper, and to be honest, reading white papers is pretty boring, but if you are interested in a project, I would definitely recommend you do so anyways. But anyways, let's talk about this last point, because in my opinion, this is probably the most interesting one. Since you will be able to create your own planets in 3 different sizes, meaning that you will be the owner of all the land and you can sell it if you want to. And if I would take a wild guess, I would think that creating a new planet will cost a lot of those AP resource tokens, since this sounds pretty OP in my opinion. And next up, let's take a look at the roadmap, which is divided into 7 seasons, which obviously will take a while to happen, but the season 1, which is the AP NFT mint, is right ahead of us, followed by the tokens and all the airdrops and the token distribution, leading to the, in my opinion, most important thing, which is the release of the metaverse, which is something that might sound pretty easy, but believe me, it isn't. And since we are just at season 1, this will all take a while to roll out. But if you are interested in everything the project will bring in the near future, you can go ahead and take a look at the roadmap, but I will also encourage you to take a look at their white paper, which are just 6 pages you can quickly read through. But since we are on YouTube and not on Audible, I will not go through this, and we will take a look at more important stuff, which is the mint page, because here you can see everything important. As I said before, there will be 10k NFTs, and each of those will cost you 0.0888 Ethereum. The NFT will then show up in your wallet, and for example, you can go on OpenSea and check it out for yourself if you want to. And if you want to see some examples of those NFTs, here they are. And I will not go into the specific details of those NFTs, but you can obviously see that these are aliens having 2 hands, wearing clothes. And one small detail that a lot of projects don't want to put the work in is the background, because this one, for example, has some mathematics stuff in his background. But my favorite one is number 54, because this one not only has the Elder Rod in his right hand, but he also have the Allspark in his left hand. Which brings us to the end of this video, in which I once more want to remind you that this is no financial advice, And you should, as always, do your own research. All the links for the stuff I have shown you are provided in the description down below. So take a couple of minutes and go through it by yourself. And I would encourage you to do so because at the end of the day, I am just a random person talking to my camera and my screen about stuff that I think looks pretty good and has some potential. And with that said, I hope we see each other pretty soon and have a nice rest of your day.